Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Something Gaming Podcast, episode 17. I looked up the episodes beforehand, and I am positively correct that this is episode 17. It's been a while, but me and Neil are back, and we're here to talk about video games and sometimes other things.
So let's hope we don't get into trouble for that.
What do you mean, get into trouble, Neil?
Doesn't another podcast use a very similar phrase to that?
Hello and hello and welcome. Wait,
Not the one you did recently. The one about the video. Yeah. Never mind.
what's a great start?
Already a astounding start to this return, which just goes to show you how long it's been.
Man, oh man. Well, you know what? That's okay. I feel like part of the charm of this podcast is us kind of falling on our feet. Wait, is that the term? Never mind. All right. So, moving on. Neil, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright, how are you?
I'm doing good. I feel like people see enough of me, but it's been a while since people have seen a lot of you. So, any crazy updates going on with you in your life?
Oh, really?
Okay,
If
well,
you really want me to say stuff about it, then yeah, I've got a couple updates.
anything you'd like to share that's not too private.
Not too private. I'm flying to Japan in a couple months.
Whee! That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
For sure. I didn't even. I mean, I should have asked you beforehand, but like, yeah, that's really cool. I'm really glad.
Yeah, it's finally happening.
Awesome. You're gonna stay in Tokyo, I imagine.
Yeah, I think for the first trip that's fine.
How many weeks? Just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Yeah, if I could afford to do more than one, I would, but no, I can only do one.
For sure, for sure. But hey, I mean, it's your first time there, so one
Yeah,
week is a good like kind of test run, and then
yeah,
when you get the time and money, you can go back for longer.
yeah. I'm gonna be very busy that week, so
For sure. Anything else?
kind of just the same old, same old. I'm still been doing the sieges. I've still been doing the personas. And I've still been doing the near automatas.
Wait, you've still been playing Persona 5?
Not to the same frequency as before,
Oh
but I
wow.
still enjoy it. I still keep up with it because of the fan arts.
Oh god, I don't even delve that deep, but I'm glad you really like it.
Yeah, I've even delved into Persona 4, kind of, technically. Not really.
Oh, you've been the fan base, not the actual game.
Oh no, the actual game in the animes.
Oh wow, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm actually gonna put your volume a little down because apparently you are very loud. But oh well, that's okay.
Whoops.
No, it's okay. That was on my end. But all right. So E3, that's what this episode's gonna be about.
Ah,
E3.
shit. Hold up, I gotta read the articles.
Okay. Well, we'll pause the podcast and then I'm just kidding, and we'll do it 300 years from now. Um. Yeah. Okay. So E3 happened, right? Did you?
Yes, it did.
How much stuff did you watch from it, if I may ask?
I was paying enough attention to the point where I know what games I'm really interested in.
Mhm.
I know who screwed up their conferences hard, and I'm also getting a Switch.
That's my mentality too. I really want to Switch as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, when I'm at work, I have the opportunity to use the Switch, and it's a really neat console.
Yeah, I enjoy playing on the thing. It's not super comfortable, but it's reasonable enough that I can put up with it.
Yeah, and it has a lot of neat utility too. So
The fact that we have a console with this much power that you can carry around with you helps a lot.
for sure, I'm looking forward to. I mean, all these cool games that are coming out for it. It's just like let's get into it. So like, what games are you excited for? Is a good first question.
Alright, so the big elephant in the room is Death Stranding.
Ah, I did see that.
And frankly, at this point, I'm just going to accept that we're not going to understand any of it until it properly comes out.
Okay. I didn't watch the trailer, but there is gameplay, right? Because I
Yeah,
saw
there's a
Donkey's
little,
video, and he's like carrying around a body or something, right?
yeah, there's a little bit of gameplay, and yeah,
Okay. So, can you tell me more about the gameplay? Like, is it just walking or?
From what we've seen, it's you play as Norman Reedus carrying around a bunch of delivery boxes to bring the people living in a post-apocalyptic wilderness of some sort. But there's also combats from the gun that shows up in the trailer, and also because Kojima himself be like, yeah, there's combat, but it's also not supposed to be what you're primarily doing. It's not the most recommended means to go about the game.
Okay,
Oh
so
yeah, I forgot. There's also stealth mechanics.
okay. So it plays like Metal Gear, it seems, or sounds
It
like.
looks like it's going to play a lot like Phantom Pain, yes.
Okay.
Which is fine because I think Pain plays wonderfully. So,
Yeah. Maybe this time it'll actually have a good story, but
oh come now, I'm sure it'll be great.
I don't know. It didn't age well with me like the other games, but uh, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna play Death Stranding. It looks really interesting,
I will.
for sure. So yeah. What else are you excited for? Or
Uh,
actually, do you want to do a back and forth? I'll name one game, you name one game. That might be better paced.
I think that's for the best.
All right. So the game that I'm most excited about is not Kingdom Hearts 3, not Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, not anything else.
It's Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima as well. That looks really awesome. Also, Resident Evil 2 remaster or remake, I guess, if you want to call it that. I'm actually not excited for any of those games. I mean, I am, but the game that I'm most excited for is Tales of Vesperia Remaster,
Hmm.
which is like I got really emotional actually because I was like, what? Like it was just such a left punch, you know? Like I didn't even think that they would want to or like even had the interest to, but apparently, yeah, they're gonna, and it's a big deal because to me at least, because Tales of Vesperia is like probably one of my favorite JRPGs, and that game on the Xbox came out with like less content and less, I guess like yeah, less content than its Japanese release, and that was really kind of a shame, but I still thought Tales of Vesperia for the 360 was an excellent game, and I mean, I love it enough to call it one of my favorite games. But now we get a remaster with the actual uh, or it's not really new content, but well, I guess it's new for us North Americans, but with the Japanese content. So there's like a new character. There's like new part. You can have like two people to be in your party that or a person that could be in your party that wasn't supposed to be in your party before. There's like new arts and techniques to use. There's I think just a lot of gameplay changes, a lot of extra like little story bits. um yeah, I'm really excited to play that game because it is one of my favorite games, and I can't wait to play it and see all the new stuff.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, but I guess I should touch over like some of those other games. I'm sure we will, but I said my piece on my most favorite game. So what other games were you interested in?
Not very much at all, because frankly, when I went into looking at E3 this year, my first thought was, is Death Stranding there? If yes, then I'm paying attention to that. If not, oh well, I'll see what happens.
Oh
And it was
wow.
there. But more importantly, some really cool stuff surprised me.
Okay, that's good. So you kind of went in with the same expectations I did of I don't know if there will be anything too interesting for me, but
Yeah, because I knew exactly what I was looking for. I got exactly what I asked for, and I also ended up wanting more. But that's okay, because I find it fascinating regardless.
yeah. I'm glad that I was surprised and I kind of got a lot more than I thought I was going to get.
Yeah, the big takeaway is that Bethesda won everything.
Did they though?
Technically, they revealed that, yeah, Skyrim isn't the last of the games they will use.
You mean Skyrim too?
Yes, Elder Scrolls 6, probably Skyrim 2, although with
Um,
warmer weather.
I thought Bethesda did the worst, to be quite honest. If we want to go talk about the rankings of like who did the best presentations and stuff, or like I thought like Bethesda like okay, I guess they're not the worst because they did announce like two new games pretty much.
Oh
They're like
no,
Space
EA.
Skyrim and Skyrim 2.
What about the EA, who apparently had the worst conference?
I didn't. Okay, well, EA wasn't even on my radar, so
Okay, then that's fair.
I don't count that. But like, it's from what I saw, like, yeah, so Elder Scrolls 6, I'm pretty. I mean, I got a little emotional. I'll be a little. I mean, I'm getting emotional over title cards, but like, it's nice to like see like, hey, we're making this.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm glad they're finally going into it instead of relying on Skyrim for 10 years.
Oh yeah, like they just like put Skyrim on literally everything. Like they probably put it on like a smart fridge or something.
Look, eventually it will.
Wait, didn't they do like a comedic bit where their Skyrim was playing on a fridge?
If they did, I don't remember it.
There was a bit. I remember that there was a comedic bit where like they made fun of themselves for like putting Skyrim on everything. So like they actually had like a guy. I think it was it like Jordan Peele or someone? Like is that his name? I'm not sure. But he was like part of that commercial. It was like this is like a fake commercial, but like he was playing Skyrim on the fridge and he was like, "Look at how amazing this is." It's like really funny.
Yeah, I didn't see that, but
Okay, well, I was laughing. Anyway,
nothing wrong with that.
so yeah, but other than that, I guess like the space one was pretty interesting. So I forgot what it was called though, Star or something.
Some along those
Yeah,
lines.
the space Skyrim is I guess what I'm or space Fallout or whatever. That might be interesting,
I mean,
depending.
they do have another Fallout game coming out.
But I'm not interested in playing that one. So
Yep. Oh, it's called Starfield.
Starfield, yes, that one looked really interesting. Even though it was another title card, it just like wow, they're gonna try maybe Space Skyrim. That might work. Who knows?
Look, if I'm being honest about it, the only game that I'm 100% guaranteed to be getting from the Bethesda conference is Doom Eternal.
Oh yeah, can you tell me more about that? Because I didn't see the trailer for that. I kind of missed that part. But
I'm just going to assume it's Doom 1, but on Earth.
oh
So it should play really fun. It's probably going to be my favorite shooter of that year it comes out. But I fully expect it to be just another Doom game.
it's a sequel to 2016 or 17.
Yes. Yeah, it is. So Doomslayer is back. And yeah, all the demons went to Earth this time because humans are dumb. And it's his job to pretty much bring about the second apocalypse to the people of Hell.
All right.
Should
Well,
be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to that. I guess. I mean, I haven't even played the first Doom, so
I'm looking forward to it. That'll be sweet.
yeah. Well, hopefully I get around to playing that because I heard the newest Doom was actually really good. So
It's so much fun.
yeah, and I need to catch up on games.
Yeah, that's why I've been catching up on games. Well, attempting to.
Yeah, I've been trying to like catch up on games a little bit. I've been playing a lot of like Zelda and stuff, but anyway, well, that's another conversation. So, whose turn was it? Was it mine or yours or?
At this point, we don't know.
Okay, I guess I'll go.
Okay.
From Software, Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice. What did
Are
you
you
think
sure
of
you're
that?
are you sure you're not referring to Ghost of Tsushima or Neo 2?
It's funny you say that because isn't it kind of like strange that they decided like, or like all
Yeah,
these
there's-
three? It just seems so weird, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah, for whatever reason, 3 companies decided we're going to unveil our samurai ancient Japan games all at the same time. I mean, granted, each one is a different approach. Like, Neo has that specific character where it's that one Irish dude that goes to Japan. Sekiro is Dark Souls by way of Batman, I think.
yeah, the grappling hook shit and all that.
Yeah, and Ghost of Tsushima is just Batman, but instead of Batman, it's a samurai and he straight up kills people.
I didn't
mean,
think
I'm
about
probably
it.
gonna enjoy all of those games if I'm being honest.
Did you play the first Neo?
No, but if I play Dark Souls and it's like Dark Souls, I'm pretty sure I'll be enjoying that one.
I heard it's a little bit more frustrating than Dark Souls, but I won't admit to knowing. So
Well, it's a good thing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice is coming out.
I'll probably play that because I love From Software. So
Yeah, I will definitely be playing Sekiro.
yeah, but man, oh man, that's really funny that you mentioned that. Like, I just realized like that's actually a thing. Like, it's just like which samurai game is gonna be the best? Because I saw Ghost of Tsushima and I was like, wow, that looks really interesting too.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Of those three, I think Ghost of Tsushima is the one I want to try the most right now
Yeah, it looks like.
because it's extremely beautifully designed.
Mm,
Also, combat looks interesting because it looks like proper samurai combat.
mm, not just like flying around like the fucking
Yeah,
ninja.
yeah, not like Ryu Hayabusa's in this game. It's like an actual person in this game.
Okay, so I actually have like a little list that I'm like crossing off that we games we talked about. You want to talk about first-person shooters that we saw besides Doom? Like, did you see anything about the new Battlefield or any of
I'm
that
sure it'll
stuff?
be a lot of fun. I like the destruction mechanics,
Okay,
but Battlefield 5 is not super high on my list right now. Not for any of the controversial quote controversial aspects, but just because I'm not the hugest Battlefield fan anymore.
yeah, I never played a Battlefield game, but the thing that kind of like made me like pay attention to all these shooters is that I feel like they're going that like battle royale route that like Fortnite and PUBG are doing of just like
That's something I'm personally annoyed by.
oh really? Why is that? Like I mean, I'm open to it. Like if they do something different with it then like cool, but
It's more that of the two big battle royale games, I feel that they play fine. There's nothing wrong with, well, okay, maybe PUBG has problems, but there's no gameplay wise at their core, they're fine to play. Although I think Fortnite's more interesting.
mhm.
But it's also just the general premise entirely. Like, there's only so much battle royale will go. So at least from what I've seen. So if the Battlefield 5 and Call of Duty battle royale games do something interesting, I'll look into it. I'm also probably not going to be super invested.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm kind of like I mean, it's a fad, right? Like
Kind
they're
of, yeah.
it's like, hey, these guys like Fortnite literally makes like like $1 million a day, pretty much, right? And I mean, it's gonna die out sometime, but these companies probably like recognize like, hey, these games are doing really, really crazy good, right? So
Well, it's like how Gears of War made everyone want to make a third-person cover shooter, or how Call of Duty 4 made everyone want to make a modern warfare-based first-person shooter.
exactly, yeah, I agree. I mean, it'll die out sometime, but I feel like the fad is gonna be here for a while. And as long as it's here, I'm fine with that. As long as they innovate the idea, they add their own like spice of flavor to it, you know?
Yeah, which is why I think Radical Heights was a really bad example of trying to innovate in that
Oh,
sense.
I didn't even hear about this game. What's Radical Heights?
Radical Heights was the last Bosky Productions game before Cliffy B decided, yeah, we're screwed.
Oh.
It's kind of funny because when I saw it, it was pretty much trying to be super 80s, but it also had the problem of not having constant 80s music in a game genre which requires silence in order to actually hear anything. It also looked
Ooh.
terrible.
Ooh, that sounds bad.
Because I will say the idea of the 80s game is cool, it's just that other games have done it much better.
Huh.
Like Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. That did 80s extremely well.
Or Metal Gear Solid 5, which just I'm just kidding.
It's not really an 80s game, it's just a game that takes place in the 80s.
And has the music of the 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
I guess an actual shooter that I'm kind of looking forward to, even though I've never played any of the games, Metro.
Oh yeah, that's right, Metro Exodus.
Yeah, I need to play the Metro games because I hear they're really, really good. And I hear the studio like goes through like insane shit every year to like make these games happen because they're I guess in like the Ukraine or like there's somewhere like in that zone of the world where like just terrible shit's happening. And like I heard their like studio got like destroyed or some shit like when they were making Metro 20 Metro Last Light or whatever it's called. So
Yeah. they had, yeah, they had to move
oh
the studio.
jeez
Well,
yeah
Well, actually, if the Wikipedia is to be trusted, following the Ukrainian crisis and the annexation of Crimea, 4A announced they will expand to Malta, so that way it's easier to operate in the EU. And the Kiev studio in Ukraine will maintain operations for the Eastern Europe stuff.
Okay.
Oh yeah, bit of a rocky history right now.
Yeah, but I heard the games are excellent and they like pulled through, and I'm just like, damn, they keep making games, and I'm like, I really should give this studio some attention because it sounds like they're working their asses off to like make these games.
Yeah, I do hear a lot of positive things about these games, but for whatever reason, I never really got super into them. I played a little and I like what I'm playing, but for whatever reason, I just uh, it never pulled me in as much as other games have.
Mm.
But I'm sure Exodus will be a good game.
Yeah, I'm getting excited about games I haven't played before. So, but hey, I mean, I like first-person shooters sometimes. I think I'm a little more open to it than I was like a year or two ago. So yeah, you know, I'm open-minded now because I just need to try new things because I don't know, I'm that kind of person now.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. Persona 4 told me that, hey, maybe I could just get into JRPGs, as long as they adhere to a very specific art style and character portrayals.
As long as you don't play a bad one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, play the good ones because they're good. When JRPGs are good, they're really good. So
Yeah, I really enjoy them. When they're not, they seem to follow every single cliche I've seen in every JRPG ever.
yep, pretty much. I will adhere to that as someone. Ooh, excuse me. As someone who has played a lot of JRPGs. Um. So yeah. You've played The Last of Us, right?
I have, yes.
Are you excited for part two?
Um, yes, in the sense that I'm going to play it. No, in the sense that I feel that The Last of Us had no real need for a sequel, in my opinion.
Did you watch the trailer for it? Because god damn, does it look visceral.
Yeah, it looks I will say that it looks like they improved combat significantly. Whereas in The Last of Us 1 worked well as a stealth game, but really poor as a combat game, it looks like from the trailer, Part 2 is going to have much better combat. Which is nice.
Yeah, I hope it's good. I mean, it looks like they put a lot of effort into like. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, it could be a whole scripted segment or whatever. But like, I hope like it's not, and that's how the actual gameplay is, and there's like level design and stuff, as subtle
I'm,
as it may be.
I'm sure it's going to be a good game. Naughty Dog have a really strong track record.
Yeah.
The people they've got playing all the characters are extremely good at their job, so I'm sure the characters will at least be well done.
Hmm. I still need to play the first one. I have never actually played it.
Really good. It's also a game that I have zero interest in going back to because it left me both concluded and also disgusted at everything in the game.
Oh, really? Wow.
Like, don't get me wrong, I do think Last of Us is a great game. It's one of those games I do think you should try out. It's also very dark, and at the end of it, I hated pretty much everyone. But I still think it's a really strong game.
That's really awesome.
I mean, that's saying even with the shit combat. I mean, it worked really well as a stealth game, like I've said before. That's where I feel that Last of Us works gameplay-wise.
Hmm. Have you played So I guess that's kind of like most of the shooters. Oh, actually, there's one more. Well, I don't know if this. We don't actually know what this one's gonna be, but Cyberpunk.
Ooh, the new CD Projekt Red game.
Yeah. That's the same people who did Crisis, right?
No, they are the same people who do Witcher.
Oh, okay. Damn.
No,
That sounds really interesting.
Crisis is Crytek.
Okay, gotcha. What the hell are they up to nowadays?
I don't know. I don't even know if they're still around.
Okay. Well, who cares? Anyway,
But
Cyberpunk. Do you think it looks? I mean, we didn't see any like gameplay, but like,
not really. But I've always liked my cyberpunk universes. That's why Deus Ex still intrigues me. That's why Ghost in the Shell intrigues me.
hmm.
So yeah, I should give a look to this one.
I will probably give that one like a little taste and see what it's about. I'll pay attention to it.
Yeah, I'll
Um,
definitely be keeping my eye on it.
um, let's talk about. All right, I'm like crossing off things on this list. Have you played Ori and the Blind Forest?
No, I only know of it.
I haven't either, but I would like to play it because it looks really beautiful.
That's an older game though. What did they reveal at E3?
Hmm. Ori and the Blind Forest 2.
Oh, it's the sequel. Huh?
Yeah, there's a sequel to it, so that's why I
Speaking
was.
of sequels,
Yeah. There's
there
a
are
lot
quite
of
a few,
sequels,
as
huh?
is custom. Yeah, as is custom for this sort of thing.
How'd you feel? Did you play Gears? Did you play Gears of War?
I've played one all through three.
Okay, I haven't played any of them.
I have not played the spin-off they had where Barrett was the main character, and I haven't played 4. I expect Gears 5 will play exactly like Gears of War 1 through 5.
Okay, that
And by
sounds
5, I mean the one spin-off.
okay. That sounds boring. So I'm not gonna touch that with a 50-foot stick.
Yeah, I don't think you'd like it.
Yeah, they didn't look too interesting to me. Um, should we talk about Kingdom Hearts 3?
We can talk a little bit about it because I don't think we'll be able to convey to the audience how confused I am.
You've never played Kingdom Hearts, right?
I've played 2.
Okay, okay.
I didn't finish it because I borrowed it, and I never got to finish it because of it.
Do you have an interest in playing Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, I'm not sure how far I'll get into it because with this kind of game, I have no idea what's happening.
So you know what I was saying about good JRPGs?
Right.
Kingdom Hearts is a good JRPG.
Cool.
It
I
is
mean,
a weird ass story, but the gameplay is actually really fun.
I will say this. I like how everyone's favorite mascot character is responsible for screwing up so much.
You mean Mickey?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I'm thinking about the lore. Kind of. He's kind of like. Well, I mean, the thing I like about Mickey Mouse in Kingdom Hearts is that he actually has a character.
Which is good.
Yeah, which is good, but like I kind of agree with you. Like he kind of screws some stuff up, but I'm okay with that. I mean, Kingdom Hearts is just such a like. It's a fucking mess, right? Let's just be honest with that, right?
I mean, we're entering Frozen Land in this one.
Yeah, I'm really excited about all the like the new worlds and stuff. Like it looks like. I mean, I don't know if you like saw the graphics and shit, but like it looks like a Disney movie.
It looks like a video game version of the Disney movie.
Oh, definitely. Okay, that's a good way to put it. But it's so crazy how it looks. It's just like, damn. I'm so excited to play it though. It looks like finally. I hope they end it, but you know, they probably won't.
Look, if Kingdom Hearts 3 does well, they'll come out with Kingdom Hearts 3.4178923A Alpha.
Oh God, you're right. Yeah. Gameplay wise, it looks really interesting. All the Disney worlds are like brand new and stuff. It seems like. I mean, I'm sure like Hercules Land was there and stuff. And Pirates of the Caribbean world was there before, but now it's here again.
Well, now it's shinier than before.
Yeah, now it has a better coat of paint on it, and it looks great. And hey, maybe it'll be really fun.
Yeah, and all the Pixar stuff's there too.
Yeah, and
Well, some of the Pixar stuff.
I think Pixar movies are great. So.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, Aqua has the yellow eyes, which everyone seems to be really upset about.
Oh yeah, that dumb meme of like, oh, she's been Norded. Do you know what that even means?
Something about a dude named Nort, and he has yellow eyes, and he takes over people and
Okay,
stuff.
I'm gonna explain it to you. Are you ready?
Right.
Because we have the time. All right. So
Okay.
there's this guy. His name's Xehanort,
Got
and
it.
basically some shit happens. I'm gonna really like cut that down to the chase with this. So basically, this
Okay.
guy named Xehanort is like getting too old, and so he wants to divide his soul into like 13 different parts, right? And so like he's gonna use like different like hosts and stuff to like split his soul into different people or whatever, and then he's gonna like bring himself back together or some shit to make like an ultimate person. I think. I don't know.
So-
Actually, I don't know about like bringing him whole, but he's splitting his soul into like 13 different parts so that he can summon this thing called like a key. So like there's a keyblade, and then there's like the Greek symbol for key, and that's like a keyblade. You know?
I feel like I've seen this character in another franchise before.
Who? Aqua?
No, the Xehanort, whatever. Dude.
Oh, he's I don't know. He's his own character, I guess.
But I feel like I've seen another character that's exactly like this in another franchise before.
Oh, it's probably Final Fantasy.
No, it's a little more close to home. Well, for normal people, anyway.
Metal Gear?
Okay, that's nowhere near what I was thinking.
Sorry. I mean, yeah. Kingdom Hearts is weird, dude. It's Japanese.
Voldemort.
Oh! Oh, I did not even think of that. Huh. I wouldn't even realize that. Is that a good...
From what your description is, it sounds like him.
I mean... Okay, sure. Let's go with that.
Cool.
Anyway, do you have an interest to play Kingdom Hearts 3?
I'm pretty sure I'll look into it. I'm not sure how invested I'll be at the end of it, considering how invested I got the last time.
Surprisingly, they have made it very easy for people to play the games because on PS4 you can just buy the 1.5 plus 2.5 version of the game, which comes with the 3 most important games, and you could just buy those and you could play it for like $30. Like it's like a $10 each, and then there's like a bunch of other story stuff from other games in there as well. So you'll be all cut up with like what's going on or whatever. And then they have like a 2.8 release, which has like the newest 3DS game, which is like has like the most important shit happen in it for some reason, and then like that'll lead up to 3. So yeah, it's really weird.
Well then.
Yep, Kingdom Hearts is a real stinky weird, but it's fun. So I recommend if you want a good gameplay experience, go for it. Also has fantastic music.
I honestly remember gameplay more than the music with this one.
Yeah, gameplay is probably going to be the most memorable thing. Unless, like, some crazy shit happens where, like, Peter Griffin comes out and he's like, I was the darkness all along. Dude, wouldn't that be amazing if, like, Kingdom Hearts had, like, a Family Guy world and American Dad world, and, like, then it went into, like, Undertale or some shit?
I think they're going into way too much for their own good.
Have you ever played Devil May Cry?
No, but I am looking forward to this next one.
Oh, really? What grabs your interest about it?
Considering how I've been playing Nier Automata lately, I imagine I'd probably like playing Devil May Cry 5.
For sure.
Combination of melee and shooting mechanics.
That sounds really interesting.
Also, I like the character designs. Those are really cool.
Yeah, it looks like really edgelord, and I kind of like it, so...
Ah, man, Dante's a hobo now. That's the best part.
I hear the first Devil May Cry is like a really great game, but I've yet to play it, so maybe I'll pick that up for PS2 or something and give it a try.
I think it'll be fun.
Yep.
Well, then again, this is just a cinematic trailer, so for all I know, it's okay.
Yeah. Do you think we got enough like gameplay from like games this year? Because like I always feel like a problem that like E3 has is that all these companies like show off games, but they never show like gameplay. They just kind of show like The Elder Scrolls 6 and it has great music and it's like, oh my god, but like they don't show any gameplay.
I mean, Last of Us Part 2 and Ghosts of Tsushima would say otherwise. Like, yeah, it's plenty of gameplay. Death Stranding shows gameplay, but it's also just scratching the surface. So I'm not sure if that would count. Sekiro was just a trailer, right? It had some gameplay elements. It looks very Souls-esque.
Yeah, they showed them using the grappling hook and all that, but like, yeah, I guess like, I think
like,
companies are getting better about it though. Like, I felt like they did show like more gameplay this year. Now that I think about it,
like there are examples of it.
Yeah, so I'm pretty glad. I think Microsoft did the best job with like showing off a lot of different games. Surprisingly.
Yeah. I'll be honest, the only thing I actively remember from the Microsoft conference was Devil May Cry 5 and Gears 5.
Oh, really? Okay.
I wasn't really paying attention to Microsoft.
They surprisingly had like the most variety, like as far as like games go. So I would say like they did the best, but I don't know. That's just my dumb opinion. Which is weird because I'm not gonna buy an Xbox One. So I mean, I did consider it for Tales of Vesperia, which I know is really silly, but then I heard it was gonna get a PS4 a PS4 what's it called? Launch? I don't know. Anyway, it was gonna be on PS4 as well. So I was like, okay, I guess I don't need that console.
Probably.
Okay. Resident Evil 2. I did not watch the trailer for this. Did you?
I saw enough to tell me that I'm probably going to enjoy this one.
Ooh, I'm really excited too. Can you tell me about it? Because I'm too lazy to go watch it myself.
Well, from what I've seen, the gameplay mechanic of what is going to be the third-person over-the-shoulder type view that Resident Evil 4 gave us, but with the movement feature that showed up in 6. But it's not action-oriented like 6 was, and it's more survival-oriented.
I don't know how I feel about that because I played somewhere close to 6, and I feel like I don't know. I don't know.
There's dismemberment physics where you can aim your gun at the legs and then the zombie falls over after you shoot the legs. You can
Okay.
also shoot the arms off.
Okay. I was kind of hoping they'd make it like Resident Evil 1 remake.
Ah,
That's why I'm a little skeptical. Not that like I don't know. There's something really really special about Resident Evil 1 remake, and it's so hard to like put my finger on it because like even though the remake controls wise hasn't like aged well, once you get used to it, it's like fine. But like I don't know. It's just so like ingrained in my mind as like one of the best horror games ever made. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with Resident Evil 2 remake. I want to play it. I probably will because I have yet to play Resident Evil 2, and I actually really like the Resident Evil games. I don't play a lot of horror games, but Resident Evil is always like one that sticks to mind as like a really good game series.
I mean, my favorite Resident Evil is still 4. Then
Yeah.
again, 4 kind of progresses from creepy as all hell to pretty silly.
Hmm.
But then again, I think that's part of the charm to me, that the game is very self-aware.
Yeah. I hope we don't get that with this, but you know what? I'd welcome it. Leon's a weird character, so.
Yeah, but this is pre-4 Leon Resident Evil 4 Leon.
Oh yeah, this is when he's like getting first into this shit.
Yeah, this is back before he was an uber badass who did the dumbest one-liners.
Hmm.
And also before he became that grim dude that Matt Mercer voiced.
Well, you know what, Neil?
Nothing wrong with his portrayal of him, it's just that the character he was portraying wasn't as fun as the one that Resident Evil 4 had.
I think you're small time.
I mean, I assume I am.
Oh no, Neil. Alright, so Resident Evil 2, and we talked about Devil May Cry. And have you ever played Beyond Good and Evil?
No, I only hear good things about it, but that's probably because the guys who liked it really liked it.
I
And
guess.
I'm honestly not sure what the sequel's supposed to be about, because I've heard conflicting reports.
Oh, that's like a prologue, or I mean a
Yeah,
prequel.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
a prequel, but it has a character from the first game in it doing something really important.
like it has
I
like
think
the
of it as-
villain of the first game for some reason. It's just like really weird.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on. I don't even know what this game's gonna be, how this game's gonna play at all.
Well, hopefully that doesn't turn out to be a disaster.
I mean, the universe they have it is interesting. I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to be looking forward to because I never played the first one.
Yeah, me neither. Let's see. Okay, so Nintendo stuff, which is kind of hard to talk about because there wasn't a lot. So,
There's plenty. Specifically that one thing.
Super Smash Women?
I thought it was Super Smash Bros. Infinite, but whatever.
Oh yeah, that one too.
Oh wait, no, Ultimate. Yep.
Infinite.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers is. You know, I'm not really that invested in Smash Brothers anymore.
I'm not invested in it either. I just enjoy playing them. I'm just awful at them.
Yeah, I mean, I like playing the games. They're really
Like-
fun, but like, I'm not that great. I mean,
Like if anything, playing Super Smash Bros. Makes me realize just how bad at fighting games I am. Because I'm awful at Street Fighter. Smash Bros. Makes me look like I'm even worse. On the plus side, everyone's in this game.
yeah, I'm glad they like included everyone. I feel like they should add more characters than the 2 new ones they announced. Like, I think it's cool that they added Ridley, because that
Yeah,
makes
that's gonna be
zero sense
great.
to me. But it's
Yeah,
like they're
that's the
trying
charm.
something new.
The charm. I mean, in his reveal trailer, he straight up murders both Mega Man and Mario, so it should be fun playing as it.
Okay, murdering is fun, in video games.
Well, well, that's what
But
the trailer implied.
the what? Oh yeah, the trailer. Yeah, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Uh, it's okay. I mean, murder's fun for video game characters that are villains, I guess.
yeah, he looks super huge, and I think that's part of why I'm looking forward to it.
Mm. And then there's the you're a squid and a kid person.
Squid Futaba.
That's a really good description. Yeah, I mean, Smash Brothers looks like Smash Brothers. I mean, they're doing a bunch of tweaking to like make the game better and stuff, but I mean, hey, it
There's
has all the
one,
cool characters, and I can't argue with that. I mean, if you like Smash Brothers, then go for it.
and hey, Bayonetta's in this, both 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Which I think is still a very peculiar choice considering who Bayonetta is. But I'm sure she'll be fun to play as.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, though, I have mixed feelings about the introduction of Snake as a return character.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It's not that he's back. In fact, I'm happy that he's back. It's that they nerfed the shit out of his ass.
Oh, he doesn't have a nice butt anymore.
No, that was part of the charm to the Metal Gear characters. For some reason, their asses were all extremely high res.
Oh, no nice butts for players this time.
Yeah.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
this game
probably
is
gonna
for
fix that.
kids, so and people who
They
play.
put Bayonetta in it!
She is the most E-rated character ever. Yeah. I guess I'll get it if I get a Switch, but you know, I'm not. I don't know. I'm a little iffy about it, but I can see why people are excited. Um, Octopath Traveler is probably like the one that I'm a little excited for. JRPG, of course.
Ah.
But yeah, how much do you know about this game?
Judging from my Google search a couple seconds ago, nothing.
Oh. So basically it's like an RPG, or that's like, it has like different routes and stuff, but like it's very choice based, and like you play as like 8 different characters, I think, and like they have their own story, but like stuff happens that interacts with other characters' stories, and so like I guess there will be like a lot of like possibilities that will happen, and the way they interact and all that. So that just sounds really interesting. Also, it's like really weird that they put it in like a 2D 3D kind of space, and art style. So that makes me really interested.
Cool.
So my list is out now. Were there any games that you wanted to talk about that I didn't cover already?
I think we talked about all of them, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna look down this list. Anthem, are you excited for that game? I'm not.
No.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I'm not excited for that.
Neither am I.
Fallout 76, it looks like shit.
If my friends get it, I'll join in on them, but I have no intention on playing by myself.
Okay, I have no friends. What's this Knights and Bikes?
No idea.
Okay, Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man's a good game. It looks like it. It makes you feel like Spider-Man, right, Donkey? I mean, Neil?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be a fun game to play. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks really fluid. I'll give him that. Hitman, Just Cause 4. That looks like Just Cause. There's a new Hitman?
Apparently.
Okay. I haven't yet to play any of the Hitman games, but I heard they're good. Dying Light 2 looks kind of interesting.
I never got into the first Dying Light, so I don't think I'm gonna get into this one.
Me too. Wait, there's Black Ops 4? What the heck?
It's a Call of Duty game. Of course, there's gonna be another one.
I thought they were like taking a break from this shit. Anyway.
No, they have 3 studios now.
Oh my god.
They're still doing Call of Duty every year. This year is Treyarch's term, and I think next year is Sledgehammer Games.
Jeez, people buy this shit? Alright.
Yes.
I bought Black Ops 1, so I'm...
I did as well. I had fun with it.
Yeah, it was a really good game. What's After Party? What is this game?
I don't know.
After Party is...
When it's your
Oh god, I don't want to listen to this. Who gives a shit? I don't care. It doesn't. I'm probably not gonna play it. Tunic. Oh, I remember this. This was like the Zelda-looking game that like you control like a fox and it's in like a. Again, it's like one of these like 2D, 3D spaces. Actually, it was more 3D, but like it was top down. It looked like a like it played like a Link to the Past in a sense. But yeah, that one looked kind of interesting. It looked like an indie game, so I was just like, oh, that looks cool.
Cool.
So hopefully that's good, and hopefully I get to play that if it's on PC or something. Let's see. Oh man, what else is there? Oh, Super Mario Party.
Oh yeah, they're making another one. Cool.
They're going kind of back to like the original Mario Party. There's no like. It seems like they're kind of like simplifying it a lot.
I think that's fine considering how the Mario Party games have progressed over time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Go
sure-
Pikachu and Eevee. What the hell is this?
Aren't those already out?
Are they?
I
Oh,
don't
it's like
know.
I know what it is. It's like it kind of gets with Pokemon Go. I think I'm not sure. Never mind. Overcooked 2. What's that?
It's the sequel to Overcooked 1.
It's a cooking game, right?
Yeah, it's a co-op cooking game that gets really hard as you go along.
Okay.
It makes for good Let's Play material.
My friend Pedro was from Devolver Digital, right?
I don't know.
That's the one where like you're doing like really weird stuff and physics-based shooting and I don't know. The only like Devolver Digital game I liked was Talos Principle. That was really interesting. That was a fun game and it had a really crazy ending. What else is there? I don't even know. Is that everything?
I honestly don't know. Everything I was looking forward to, I've already
Are you looking
discussed.
forward to FIFA?
Uh,
Okay, never mind. Metal Wolf Chaos XD? What the shit is this?
oh, that's the From Software game that only got released in Japan the first time around.
Oh, Devolver Digital is releasing it.
Yeah, but this is a From Software game that was only released in Japan when it first came out on the fucking Xbox.
What is this game about?
Well, you play as the president, who has to pilot a mech to fight a coup. Who also, I assume, is piloting mechs.
Oh, this looks so stupid and silly.
That's why it looks like it's fun.
Oh, I want to get this. This looks so stupid. I love it.
I know.
And From Software made it? Are you kidding me? Holy
I think
shit.
the best part isn't that From Software made it, it's that they released it in Japan only on the Xbox. The worst console to possibly launch a game on in Japan.
Oh man, I can't wait. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well that'll be interesting. Is there anything else to talk about? Like,
From E3, I'm honestly not sure at this point. I feel like I've covered the bases that I'm interested in.
me too. I don't think there was anything
Unless you
else.
want me to talk more about Death Stranding.
No.
Well, I'm glad you asked. It appears that there are women in this game, and they've included two.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna play the game when it comes out. I mean, I'm trying to avoid trail. I just want like I'm gonna get confused if I watch them, but I'd rather be
I'm
more
already-
confused when I play the game.
Well, alright then.
Okay. Well, that was fun. That was a good podcast. I mean,
Yeah.
how many? What's our time right now? Wow, we have 11 minutes left till we reach the hour. What should we do for 11 minutes, Neil?
I don't know.
Let's talk about our sponsor. Oh wait, we don't have any.
Well, that already narrows it down.
Hmm. I guess we could talk about the games that we've been playing recently.
Oh, that's a problem because I've only been playing two.
Oh, Persona 5 and Siege?
No, it's the other one.
Oh, uh, which ones again? Sorry, you said it in the beginning, but
Well, I've been trying to catch up with older games, which is a problem considering how there's new games I need to catch up with now.
so
But until that point,
Persona 4?
no.
Oh,
I mean, I should play Persona 4.
Persona 3?
No,
Persona negative 2.
I didn't even know that existed.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay.
Nier Automata!
Ah, Nier Auto Tomatoes. Yes,
Right.
that's what it's called. So yeah, I got to play that game. How is it?
Well, I'm enjoying it right now. Like, I haven't gotten very far.
Okay.
Well, that's, I
Great conversation,
I kind of just, what do you want from me? I just started. I'm enjoying it right now.
Okay,
It is a lot of fun to play as, but I don't have anything else to talk about it with it.
Oh man, I'm sorry. It's been a while, I gotta give you the old one too.
Well, alright then. But yeah, combat is a combination of hack and slash, over the top, bullet hell shooter, also existentialism.
What have I been playing? I feel like I've been teasing you this entire time, but I haven't told you what games I've been playing.
That's true, but you know what I've been watching instead of playing?
What have you been
Because
watching?
Detroit's Become Human.
Oh yeah, that
The
crazy
David
game.
Cage games.
That sounds hilarious.
The only good, one of the better ones, apparently.
Oh yeah, it is really good. I saw Penguin or sorry, Critical play it.
Yeah, I realized watching the game, though, that I only find one of the three main stories interesting.
Aw.
Well, I can't help it. One of them starts off with the very, very blatant, like, racism metaphors that honestly, in my opinion, don't work on robots.
David Cage seems like such a crazy guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes interesting games. I will give him that.
Yeah, I do think his games can be something better. It's just that he relies so heavily on melodrama that a lot of the points he could be telling end up just falling short.
Hmm. I see.
But yeah, the three playable characters, I don't find the Marcus story to be very interesting. And I thought the Kara story was alright, but very quickly falls apart. On the plus
Okay.
side, the Connor story is pretty cool. Which gives me the impression that David Cage probably had the least amount of input in that part of the game, or was heavily edited by other people.
But
Like, seriously, all the David Cageisms come out in the Marcus and Kara story, but the Connor story they seem to be the most subdued.
damn, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I do know what you're talking about.
Okay, so there's
Would
three.
you
There's
recommend?
three.
I know. Should I? Would you recommend like me playing this game or watching it?
Since there's multiple routes, I'm gonna have to say something I'm not sure of, which is play. But at the same time, I'm gonna watch it because I honestly don't know if I want to play this game.
That's what I did with Heavy
Having-
Rain.
Having said that, I find watching it really amusing.
Yeah, that's what I did with Heavy Rain when it came out.
Yeah, I will say this game is miles ahead of Beyond Two Souls. It's probably better than Heavy Rain if I'm.
Oh,
But it's also got all the David Cages.
that's quite the interesting thing.
So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I also have my qualms with it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that.
For sure. Maybe I'll give it a watch. Who you watching? Who's playing it? Two best friends?
Yeah.
Okay, that was like my first
Well,
guess.
in this case, it's the super best friends because all three are playing it.
I thought there were four.
Oh no, Liam left.
Oh, right. Okay. So the three best friends play. Gotcha.
Yeah, the super best friends.
I have been playing Zelda again. Breath of the
Cool.
Wild.
Which one? Ah, cool. How was it?
I bought the DLC, and I wanted to play it on the hard mode, which is, or they call it the master mode or whatever, right?
Right.
So I boot it up, and I'm like, okay, master mode, cool. And then, it's the intro and everything. And then I notice that there's a little symbol on the bottom left corner, and it's a Triforce, and it's glowing. And I'm like, okay, cool. But then I noticed it wasn't going away, and it was still glowing, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Why isn't it going away, right?
Right.
And come to find out, you cannot go to the options menu and turn this symbol off. It is permanently there for all the time that you play it in master mode. And you might think like, oh, it's just like a little symbol. Like, what are you talking about? Well, apparently, it annoys the shit out of me because it's like a glowing symbol, and it's just like taking up space on the screen, and it's really fucking annoying. So I decided I'm not gonna play master mode because this one thing irritates me because I'm such a stickler for little things like that. And it's a real shame, but who gives a fuck? Nintendo's a bunch of fucking idiots for even deciding something like that. Apparently, that symbol is for screenshots, so that when you take a screenshot in game, people know that you're playing on master mode or something, which is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. So, yeah, I'm just playing the game normally again, normal playthrough. But all the DLC is unlocked, so I'll play the DLC when I get to it. I heard it's toward the end of the game mostly. But there's like quests and stuff where you can find like different outfits and stuff, which is cool. I'm not going to use any amiibos or anything. But yeah, Breath of the Wild, pretty fun.
Good to know.
I was playing a Steam game, but I played Hollow Knight, actually.
Ah.
That was fun, but I didn't want to beat it because I don't know. I'm very conflicted about that game. I really like the aesthetic, the art style, the music. The gameplay is fun at times, but it's frustrating. And like by frustrating, I mean really, really frustrating. And it's just really, really brutally hard. And I think that's the way it was intentionally designed. But I will say it is like one of the best value games you can buy on Steam, and I highly recommend it to anyone who even seems remotely interested in it because it is a fantastic game, but I just don't feel like beating it. I'm on the last boss, and right after the last boss is like a true boss, and yeah, you have to. If you die on the true boss, you have to play the normal boss again, and that sounds like the most tedious shit ever because the normal boss is kind of tough too. And yeah.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, a great game, but Jesus Christ, I don't want to play it anymore. I'm burnt out on it. Other than that, what else am I playing? Let's check Steam real quick. We have 3 minutes. Let's kill 3 minutes. I mean, actually, we don't have to kill 3 minutes, but let me just double check if I played anything else. Neil, have you played Yume Nikki yet?
No, I have not.
Why not?
Because I have been distracted by other things.
Okay, that's fine. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite, but I feel like everybody already knows that because they watch the streams or whatever, but...
Yeah.
Yep. Those are the games I've been playing. Anything else you want to add in, Neil?
No, those are literally the only games I've been playing and watching.
Cool.
I was watching God of War, but I honestly don't know whether I should continue watching it again or just get the game myself at this point.
Oh, there's this game I've been watching on Oni Plays. It's called Witch Hunt.
I have no idea what that is.
It's like, apparently it's just like you, a gun, and it's like a horror game, but it's like really well done. It's an early access game, unfortunately, but like you basically are in the woods and you're hunting a witch. And it's really freaking crazy because it's just like really atmospheric. You're alone in like dark woods and stuff, and it's just like really creepy and crazy, and it's really challenging apparently. It's like the Dark Souls of but yeah, it seems really cool, and I'm like, damn, I want to play this game out, and it's only $10 on Steam, which is crazy.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it looks really fun. I've been watching Oni Plays play it. Zach and Chris of Hellbenders. But yeah, that game looks really interesting. I want to try that out. But other than that, I haven't been playing much, so or watching anything too remotely interesting. Yeah. Anyway, that's an episode. I mean, I've been playing visual novels and stuff too, but that's already like given. Anyway, yeah, that's our episode.
Yeah, we'll see you in another 4 months.
Yeah, another. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I guess I should.
Things so infrequently that it might as well be at 4 months.
Yeah, the thing about the podcast is that like I was thinking like, man, I don't have a lot of time to like freely play games. I mean, I play games for like a living now, but I can't really talk about them because they're like NDA, I guess. But yeah, I just don't have like a lot of time to like talk about the games that I've been playing simply because I haven't been playing many games. But when things like E3 happen and all that stuff, I think it's good to go over, have a podcast or whatever. So, I mean, I don't think I'm even going to try for once a month, honestly. But hey, I can message Neil and just say, hey, once a month we can have a podcast. But it's kind of up in the air right now. So I apologize for people who really like the podcast and have been waiting for a while. But, yeah, that's kind of how it is. I don't want to make needless content for the sake of like, hey, let's make a podcast for making a podcast. It's just kind of like, okay, what are we going to talk about?
I'd rather we do this because they're still fun to do, not because we have to.
Right.
If we have nothing to talk about, then all I'm going to do is talk about the music that about one of our fans actually listens to.
Yeah, and that's a boring show for me and for Neil. And I mean, well, Neil will have a blast talking about music I know nothing about, but
Well, I mean, you're right. I mean, I love my music, but no one else I know does.
That's exactly the problem I have. So, but yeah, yeah, the podcast is kind of, it happens when it's needed, right? Where it's like Batman.
When it's fun. And when we have stuff to talk about.
Yes, exactly.
So when it's a combination of that, that's when the podcast will happen.
Yeah, and that's when it'll be good too, and it'll be interesting, and or hopefully interesting. I mean, we're the two most entertaining guys on the internet, am I right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway. All right, guys. Well, thank you. I hope you guys understand, and I apologize for the infrequency of this podcast. But you know what? We really do love doing it. I love doing it. I just wish I had more time to commit to it and more content to commit to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's one of the bigger problems I have, is that I'm not really sure what to talk about in these things.
Yeah. And also, like, it's kind of, like, sad, too, like, but I feel like I'm comfortable enough to share this, but, like, it also, like, disconnects me from, like, talking to Neil, because, like, sometimes I'm just so invested in, like, my work, because Neil works a job, too, and I work a job, too, and sometimes I just don't message Neil for, like, a month, like, and it's just, like, oh, man, I should message Neil, but...
yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason we're actually having this entire thing happen now is because of E3.
Yeah.
Which means that if it wasn't for E3, I would have expected to hear from Sahil in about 3 more months from now.
That's so, and it's just so sad and like kind of pathetic on my end of that. Like, I'm just so bad with communicating with people. It's just like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm no better, so.
I'm sorry, Neil.
Don't worry, I'm no better, if anything.
Yeah, but you know, we do truly love doing this. I do love having a podcast to talk about great video games and video games we look forward to and all that with my buddy Neil. So, yeah. And the show's not over, but it is going to be a lot slower. So, we'll see what happens.
Apologize for the next delay.
Yeah. See you in 12 months. It won't be that long, but it might be a little bit of time. Who knows? But, yeah. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for all understanding, and I hope you really enjoyed this episode. And hey, it's Father's Day today, so happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Neil?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know any dads besides my own, but
I mean, yeah. Well, we've already done our Father's Day thing today, so.
Okay, I have to technically. Anyway, all right, guys, take care and have a good one.